people, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing this video today just to address everything going on at the football club, and just to, you know, talk about what's next for it, like in terms of the future, because the Champions League football was literally going to be a big part of, you know, the planning, the players that are coming in and stuff. Now that's pretty much fucked. Yeah, we fucked it for ourselves. I'm here to just talk about what is next for this football club and if we even have a future, especially under this clown Mikel Arteta, bro. Yeah, honestly, like on Arteta, I told man already, since that Leicester game at home in 2020 when we lost 1-0, I turned Arteta out from there. I turned Arteta out, bro. Yeah, it's not even about the result. It's the football that I saw that day made me think, bro, if that's the shit I'm going to be watching every week under this manager, I would have gone, bro. Yeah, I was used to watching Arsene Wenger football, bro. At the carpet, the one-touch, fluid football. Yeah, with Arsene Wenger. And on Arsene Wenger, bro, I can't believe I was stupid enough to want him out. I cannot believe I was stupid enough to have wanted him out, bro. To be fair, like with Arsene Wenger, the majority of the fan base wanted him out because we all wanted to challenge for the league. We was getting top 4 every single year. Like we didn't even see that as an achievement. Top 4 was always a guarantee with Arsene Wenger. It was always a guarantee. We didn't even look at that as anything. But Arsene Wenger, we felt like the mentality was not good enough, and we felt like he believed that top 4 was enough, and that the club had no ambition to go and push on for the title. That's why I wanted Arsene Wenger out of the football club. Yeah. Eventually, he did get out, and we've gone downhill since then. Yeah. And believe me when I say this, Arsene Wenger would be hitting top 4 easily with the squad that we have right now. Wenger would be getting top 4 easy, bro. Easy. Wenger was getting top 4 with scrubs. I remember those days. We had scrubs at this team, you know. Dead ballers. Wenger was hitting top 4 with them. Yeah. We had players like Marwan Shamak and Nicholas Bentner and Senderos and them, man. Yaya Sanogos. Oh my goodness. Ben Ayuns. Some dead ballers. Emmanuel Frimpong. Bro, the list goes on, innit? The list goes on. We had some dead ballers. Arsene Wenger was hitting top 4 every single season. 20 years in a row with this football club. Yeah? Bruv. But like I said, ever since he left, we ain't progressed. Unai Emery came in. We got to European final. 1 point off of top 4. We were like, cool, you know what? Fair play. Let's give Emery another season. See how he does. Because I saw some good signs under Unai Emery. I did. Yeah? Like, we used to genuinely like slap up teams due to like how clinical the strikers were. He used to work wonders, Unai Emery, as well. He's a good tactician, but it just never worked out for him at this club. You know, his second season started off horrible, but then we appointed Mikel Arteta. Now, before Arteta came in, I wasn't even considering him as an option. I wasn't. I was like, wait, what, Arteta? I was like, hold on, that's the guy that used to play for us. And yeah, Man City now. Why is he going to come manage the team? What's going on here? But obviously, me being the fan I am, I decided to just back it at first. Even though like he wasn't my first option to come in after Unai Emery, I decided to just back it. And then he came in, didn't get off to like a fantastic start, but then we started to hit a bit of form, and then lockdown came. After lockdown, we came back, lost a couple of games, and then he went to the back 3 and that won the FA Cup. That FA Cup, yeah, made me believe that Arteta was the guy. Made me believe Arteta was the guy, bro. Then the next season started. We started off well, winning. And then, yeah, when I turned Arteta out, let me tell you when I turned Arteta out. You can scroll down to the video on the channel, you'll find it, bro. It was when we lost 1-0 to Leicester at home in 2020. From that loss, yeah, it's not even the result, the loss that angered me. You know what angered me? It's the football. The football that we played that day was absolutely disgusting. So boring, so dead. I was like, bro, if that's the football that this manager is going to be playing every year at this team, I want him out of here, bro. There is no way I'm going to be able to last the whole season watching this crap. Because that football was horrendous, bro. Yeah? He never got sacked on that horrendous run in December, turned it around, and then fucked it again, bruv. Arteta, like, basically, that's the story of Arteta. Always goes on runs. If we get one defeat, best believe we're going to be getting defeated, like, 3 games in a row after that. And then we go on a good run. The fans are like, oh, cool, see Arteta's back. and then we go on a bad run again. Yeah, personally, I have learned to not get sucked into it. Obviously, like, I am gonna praise the team, praise the manager when things start going well, and obviously as a young fan myself, I tend to get very emotional. You know, there's that emotional attachment. I tend to, like, you know, kind of start believing, okay, you know what, maybe. But then deep down inside, not even deep down inside, like in my head, like I've always been telling myself, do not get sucked into the hype. This manager is not the guy. This manager is not the guy. And he's proven me right now. He's proven me right, bro. And I didn't want to be proven right. I didn't, bro. But this guy, Arteta, is proving me right as to why I want him out. And he signed the new deal as well to 2025. Honestly, like, this club is a shambles, bruv. That man really gave him a new deal after losing 3 in a row. Yeah? Fam. And listen, I know sometimes I may appear like I'm a flip-flop or whatever. I'm not a flip-flop. Trust me, guys. When I praise the manager for doing well, I'm not flip-flopping. I'm not saying I want him in now. Yeah? At the beginning of the season, I set my agenda, bruv. I set my agenda. I want to get top 4. Otherwise, he's gone. Now, he's fucked it. Arteta's fucked it for himself now. Yeah? And I'm going to touch on this top 4 thing later, like in terms of the final day and all that stuff. I'm going to touch on that later. But right now, yeah, he's fucked it, bro. All we needed was to win the last 2 remaining games. Even after losing to Tottenham, it was like, cool, you know what? We never beat them at their ground anyway. Let's just forget about that game and move on. Go to Newcastle, you just needed to get 3 points. Even a point, yeah, would put at least a bit of pressure on Tottenham to have to win. Now, all Tottenham need is a point. All they need is a point, and they've secured top 4. And also, you know why that is? Because of the goal difference, which we also fucked for ourselves. Like, what kind of shit is that, bro? At some point, Tottenham had a negative goal difference. We were on, like, +10. And they've caught up to us. That is a disgrace. And now they're, like, God knows how many goals above us. I didn't even check, but definitely above 10 goals above us in terms of goal difference. And they were, like, way behind us in goal difference at some point. Yeah? Like, it's a disgrace, bruv, honestly. No clean sheet since Aston Villa away, and that was a long time ago. That was like a while ago, that Aston Villa game. Yeah, and we ain't kept the clean sheet since then. It's honestly a fucking shambles, bruv. It's a shambles. What this manager's doing to this team, what this team's doing to themselves, because you have to also blame the players as well. Yeah, but those players they're Arteta's guys, you know? They're Arteta's players. Gabriel and Ben White, those are Arteta's players, bruv. Odegaard is Arteta's player. And obviously you have... Oh, Tomiyasu as well. That's Arteta's player. Nuno Tavares, who he doesn't even rate. That's his own player. Then he signed the player. This guy signed the player that he doesn't even rate, bruv. Nuno Tavares. What's that all about? Ramsdale's his player. Most of this team is now his team. And he's fucked it. What does that tell you? Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know about this manager, bruv. He is not the guy. Honestly, man. And now, in terms of like our potential summer transfer targets, bruv, Gabriel Jesus, yeah, we was all raving about this guy coming to Arsenal and shit. Bruv, with no Champions League football, the guy ain't coming. He's not coming, bruv. So much shit ain't gonna happen because of this dickhead team bottling top 4 now. Yeah? And also, like, what was I gonna say? Like, even in terms of transfer budget, yeah? Because we know them cronkies, like, they don't really like to spend in it. And the Champions League football would have gotten at least a bit of more money in the transfer budget so that we can spend more. But that looks to be gone now, innit? Honestly, man. And it's a disgrace. Like, as a football club, as Arsenal Football Club should be playing in the Champions League. We should be, bro. I should be hearing the champions at the Emirates. I should be hearing that, bro. Now we're gonna be hearing, oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Some dead tune, bruv. What the fuck, man? What kind of shit is that, bruv? I was used to hearing the champion. Now we're going to be hearing that dead Europa League tune. It's a disgrace, bruv. It's honestly embarrassing. I've made the decision that unless a miracle happens on the final day, I ain't watching football next season. I'm going to be keeping up with the scores because I've put myself through so much pain watching this dead team, supporting this dead club. And the funny thing is, I had a choice, yeah? From when I was a kid, I had a choice of who to support. I wasn't really forced to support no one. My dad supports Tottenham. He didn't even force me to support Tottenham, you know. My dad just supports Tottenham, minding his own business. You know, I got into this football thing, and I decided to support Arsenal. the reason I decided to support Arsenal, let me tell you this, yeah, it's a very funny story. Basically, I was a kid playing FIFA 08. Yeah, FIFA 08. I wanted to play as the England national team. Back then, I didn't really know much about football. I just knew like international teams and shit. So cool. I wanted to play as the England national team, but I didn't know you had to go to the international tab on FIFA in order to pick national teams. So I went to the England tab, in which showed like English clubs. So I just went to England tab and pressed X on it. And obviously, since Arsenal was the first team there in alphabetical order, I ended up playing as Arsenal. And then, like, obviously as a kid, yeah, I was like, oh wow, like, what is this team? Arsenal, you know, I just felt that kind of connection instantly. And from then, I just kept picking Arsenal on FIFA over and over again as a kid. It got to a point where, like, I just felt such an attachment to Arsenal. I started watching them, like, live and shit, you know, and I became a fan since then. So the reason I'm an Arsenal fan is because of a mistake. It was a mistake, bruv. I didn't even mean to pick Arsenal in FIFA. But it's fate, bruv. It's my fate to support this football team. But if supporting this football team, if all it's going to bring me is just pain, like, I'm going to have to take a break. I'm going to take a break off this shit, bruv. I'm going to be maybe, like, keeping up with the scores, but watching games, putting myself through that stress, I'm done, bruv. I'm not going to do that shit no more. It's done, innit? Now, let me move on to, like, just the final day of the Prem. Let me address that. We got Everton at home next. Tottenham have Norwich away. To be fair though, like statistically speaking, yeah, statistically speaking, on the final day of the Prem, teams tend to always win at home. Yeah, and Tottenham Hotspur. Let me speak on them in our club. Yeah. Listen, I know it's very, very unlikely. Like, logically speaking, I shouldn't even be considering that they're going to be losing to Norwich away. But we've seen this before. 2016, final day. Tottenham, they could have just finished second, wrapped it up. They lost to Newcastle 5-1 away. And we finished second, bro. The whole time, we were third, they were second. We were like, cool. And then final day, we finished above them. The final day, we finished above them, bro. 2016, finished second. Them man finished third in a 2-horse race. Yeah? Now, I know this whole video I've been saying top 4 is over, we fucked it, but hear me out here. I would not be surprised one bit if somehow, bruv, yeah, somehow the footballing gods pull off a madness and somehow we beat Everton and they lose to Norwich. That would not surprise me one bit, bruv. Listen, if that happens, I would not be surprised. I can't lie. I can't lie, bruv. It's not logical that it would happen. It's not logical for that to happen, I know. Norwich are a dead team. But, bruv, Spurs just have that bottling gene in them. Yeah? They somehow always, like, manage to find a way to bottle it. And we always somehow, like, manage to find a way to pull through. Like, in situations like this, somehow in it. So if we were to beat Everton, and they were to lose, and Spurs were to lose to Norwich were to beat Spurs, whichever way you want to put it, I would not be surprised, bro, if we clinched top 4 in that final day. You know? But, realistically speaking, Tottenham should go do an easy job on Norwich. But, this is football, bro. Surprises happen. You know? So anyways, man, this has been a very, very long video. Very, very long video, bro. Just me speaking on the football club and what's next. What's next? Well, under Mikel Arteta, we have no future, pretty much. Unless this guy gets sacked, I don't see the club moving in any direction. Any direction, bruv, unless this Arteta guy gets sacked, honestly. You know what I'm saying, bruv. And, like I said, bruv, at times, I started to feel inside that maybe, you know what, maybe he's changing me, you know, swinging me the other way. But nah. He always finds a way to prove me right. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Like, obviously, some fans out there, older fans who supported this club for longer than me before I was even born, yeah, they've managed to stay consistent throughout the whole season in terms of this Arteta guy. Like, even when we win, go on good runs, all they've been telling us, bruv, like, nah, this Arteta guy's going to fuck it up. But obviously, as a young fan myself, I tend to sometimes just get sucked into the emotions. But not fully, though, you know? I'm talking about Lee Gunner, for example. Lee Gunner, like, the guy's been consistent throughout the whole season talking about this Arteta guy. like saying we're not gonna make top 4, this and that, saying Arteta's not the guy. Even when we win, he's like, no, Arteta's got a bad run coming around the corner, which I also felt, but I sometimes just got sucked into the hype because of me being a young emotional fan. But Lee Gunner, bruv, the guy got it spot on, man. Yeah, he got it spot on. Lee Gunner's always been getting it spot on for the past couple of years in terms of this Arteta guy and like the way Arsenal's been doing. So fair play, bruv. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. This video is gonna go to like 20 minutes if I keep talking. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Top 4 final day miracle. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, logically speaking, it's not gonna happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if it were to happen. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thanks for watching if you watched all the way till this point. And who knows, man, if I'll see you in the next video. I don't know. I might not even make a video because I'm not asked anymore with this club. But anyways, bye.